Hello, this is Tom Allender of Inbound Marketing PR and HotStockChat.com. And the title of this presentation is something about change. And it's time to engage your audience rather than buying or renting someone else's audience. And by that, I'm talking about email lists. It is time to get off the list crack. That is buying email lists from other people. You can build your own email list. You can build your own engagement through your website. Now again, if you're tired of buying lists and your email is not working anymore, I've heard a lot of complaints about this lately from stock promoters, IR in general. It has become a serious problem because email is an outbound type of marketing, and people have things called spam boxes. And not only that, but people are tired of receiving so many emails. So if you can answer yes to any of these questions, then certainly you may want to see what I have to say in the rest of this presentation. As I've already alluded to, using your own website to develop your own lists organically and building an audience through engagement and using your website to convert your visitors and subscribers, and yet that can be done in as many as 5 ways and not just 3. And also, toward the end of this, find a way to get discovered and be found through Google and eliminate dependence on all these other things that you have to buy, like pay-per-click and whatnot. Now let's look at the static website. There's basically two different types of websites. There's a static website that's got information on it, and it's largely unchanged. They're not blogs, if you will. It's updated infrequently. The only way to engage for your visitors is to sign up for your email list or to fill out a form for services for a prospective client. And I'll tell you, there's a lot better way of doing things than that. Now, I've talked with a lot of promoters recently, some of them big-time promoters with budgets running in the 6 figures. And what do I hear from them? I need more lists. I need fresh lists. Now, there is a way to build a list besides doing it that way. And this is called participationwebsite.com. Now let's see what we have here. The site is run on a CMS like WordPress. There's other CMSs that can be used like Drupal and Joomla. There's actually several. And they have content on. Well, what is content? Content is simply things like blogs, things that are written new that are posted on the site all the time. In other words, the site is updated generally at least once a week. And the blogs could also be videos and slides. And participation is through comments, and your engagement with your visitors are through your email list, of course. But there's also other ways to do it. There's real simple syndication, or RSS, and forms. Now let's look. I'm just going to use Hotstock Chat for an example here. This way the website is currently set up. I'm getting ready to change it though. The featured article is at the top left, and then all the other articles get bumped down as the new article gets put in there. And these are original material or repurposed news releases for client companies and what have you. We, of course, have an email sign-up box through Constant Contact, but we also use RSS. And we have comments to a lot of our articles on the site, which we do get participation. And we post videos and slide presentations as blogs as well, so these are also going to be pieces of content. Now here's the first 3 ways that you can engage with your visitors and make them subscribers. Subscribe to your newsletter, And it's just the old familiar email box. But there's a lot of more other ways, as I've already said. RSS feed. This is a way that we use to our content is automatically packaged and delivered to our subscribers via RSS feed each day. This has nothing to do with email whatsoever. In other words, all the new content that appears on the page is delivered to the subscribers. And of course, this allows people to subscribe to your content. So rather than sign up for email, subscribe through RSS. Also, automatic email delivery every day can be done through the same sort of mechanism, which is Google's FeedBurner. You don't have to send out this email. You don't have to maintain this email list. It's all done automatically. Comments to your content's another way to engage site visitors. Also, feedback forms. These could be just general, generic feedback forms about your website or a page on your website. Now, as far as the getting found part, this is a bit more involved. This involves what's called on-site SEO. And we can build on-site SEO through the use of clever page titles and a keyword strategy. And for example, at Hot Stock Chat and Inbound Marketing PR, every piece of content, including the blogs, videos, slideshows, and every page is optimized for search engines to be indexed. Also, we do marketing, and that is building inbound links to your site. It can also be done through news releases within the site itself and within the content. And of course through social media platforms used properly, that is, for example, Facebook and Twitter. And there's a lot of other social media platforms out there that a lot of people don't even know about. Google dominates the internet, and unless your website or your company is doing things that are Google friendly, Alright, again, this is Tom Allender. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, please leave a comment or fill out a form on this website. Alright, thank you very much.